Hey everybody, Cokeman250 here. Alright, my last video where I was thinking about selling the Homestead, and I'd been looking at the other Homestead a couple times. This one I was looking at, I have come to the conclusion through you guys' comments. Had a lot of my good friends, a lot of people I've known on YouTube for a long time, a lot of people that comments on my videos on a regular basis. So these are people that, you know, it's just not random names that I don't know. Every comment on that video, I know who it's from, and I know they're a regular commenter. A lot of them I know and I've talked to on Skype. People I've known for a long time on here. And you guys, thank you so much. So much wisdom in those comments. Lots and lots of wisdom in those comments. And sometimes it's better to get an outside look on the situation, because when you're in the situation, you can't see it an aerial view and see the whole situation. You're just seeing right here, right here, right here. When you turn, you know, this is what you're seeing of the situation, you know. So thank you guys so much. Beautiful, beautiful cameramanship right there. It's real life here, folks, real life. But thank you guys so much, and I'm not even, that's not even, it's killing me. Oh, all right. But that's not even on the list anymore, so that's off the burner. So now what I've come to the conclusion is, do we stay where we're at and do a cheap add-on, which was one of the suggestions, or and I think that's the way we're gonna go. We're gonna go at it like, you know what, life as usual. That's how we're gonna take it from here on. It was kind of stressing us out, you know, on the decision to make, and to tell you the truth, you know me, I don't like unnecessary stress in my life. I have done lots and lots of stuff to make my life pretty stress-free, and so I don't like unnecessary stress. But, and me and my wife had talked about it, and we made the decision we're just going to do life as usual. And if somewhere down the line we decide to buy some land and build a homestead, that's going to be the option that we take. And that way we know what's going into it. And that was one of the comments, you know. Gravy, her comment was really good. You know, if I bought that was their dream, their vision for that homestead, the way they wanted it set up. I have a different vision, a different dream for my homestead, the way I have it set up. You know, Prepper Rabbit said, you know, you're a busy man. I only know you through your videos, but you always say how busy you are. And that's true. Why did I even imagine I was going to have time to do all that? And the way I look at it now is, the land I have now, you know, I'd love to get me a little small tractor, and that would make life so much easier here. And if I had that land, I'd still need a small tractor. Only difference is, I would have a bigger house payment over there, and I can't hardly afford a tractor now. So it was just like, I don't know what was even going on. You know, sometimes you get that streak of fever where you feel like you just got to go buy something, or you want to trade in something, and I don't know why I got that, and I'm usually pretty prone to that kind of stuff because I'm Mr. Frugal, okay? But I don't know what happened. So anyway, we're just going to do life as usual. I'm going to be chipping away at the homestead here. We don't have basketball games the next 2 weekends, which is very beautiful. This Saturday, I'm going to, and I got several videos that I want to put up that I've had made I made a garden update the other day. Somebody was asking about my garden. Right now, I just have 2 beds planted. I'm working on the other 2 beds, trying to get them ready. Hopefully they will be ready Saturday morning, and I will plant those 2 beds. So Saturday morning early, me and the boy and maybe the daughter, we're going to be out getting those beds ready and planting those 2 beds. And then that afternoon, we're going to be going over to my wife's aunt and uncle's, and they got a nice in-ground pool, and we're going to be spending some family time, some well-deserved family time. Just kick back and relax with the family. My wife's aunt and uncle this is a story on its own, because I know you guys like to hear my little stories, you know, of life. And I got a story that I'll bring to you about this. But anyway, my wife's uncle is pretty well my best friend. I mean, we go on trips together. We went on the cruise together. So we do a lot of stuff together. And when we think about buying land, there may be an option of buying land joining other land, and we each build a homestead together so that we can have each other to take care of one another in life as we get older. That's an option out there. Right now, you know, they got a plan, a vision for them on a timeline. I have not set myself a timeline going forward yet, but it really overwhelmed me, that the wisdom that you guys really threw into those comments, and I truly appreciate it. There is something that is priceless to each one of us, and that is time. And Pop Prepper years ago made an awesome video on, I don't remember all of it, it's been a long time ago, and it was about time and money, the value of your time, something to that effect. You can either work to buy what you want to do, you can either work and make money to pay a plumber to fix something, or you can not work and fix that for a cheaper price. It's just a matter on how you want to spend your time. You want to spend your time working to make money to pay that guy, or do you want to spend time fixing it and saving money? What gives you the greater return, first of all, for your time? But there's one thing you can't ever get back, and that's time. And it's priceless to each individual. And for you guys to spend the time to write out those comments, there was some long comments, and I know how long it takes to comment. And I'm sorry I haven't commented back to any one of you, but I will comment back to each and every one of you, because it meant tons to me. And I thank you so much for spending that time. You know, it's like whenever somebody says they're going to pray for you, or whenever you pray for somebody, or somebody has spent time praying for you, the time that they spend in prayer for me, that's priceless. And it gets me kind of worked up, because they're spending something that they can never get back talking to God for me. You know, we go around and we live in a society, and I know I'm on Facebook more than I should be, kind of glancing around, but, you know, there's so many people that says, you know, when something's wrong, and all these people say they're praying for them. And when you really sit down and think about it, to have that many people spending time that they will never get back talking to the Father God over what's going on in your life. You know, sometimes I can't help with a situation. I don't have the money, I don't have the need, or I don't have the resources, but what I do have is time. Now, I'll never get that time back, but the sacrifice of somebody spending time to pray for you, to comment to you, to help you, because they're not putting their cares in it. They're doing it because they care for you. And it's just like you guys with those comments. Heartfelt. I'm telling you, very much heartfelt. And I thank you so much for the time that you spent commenting your wisdom to me, because that's time you'll never get back. And I want you to know that the return on that time is very, very much. Thank you so much, and thank you for the prayers. You know, it helped me a lot, and it helped me to just know that people are so willing to share their wisdom to better somebody else. You know, and that's great. And keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you so much. And I need to try harder, because there's so many times I see a video and I don't comment a lot. And it makes me think, you know what, I should, if there's something that I'm feeling led to add, I need to comment it. And because I'm being led that way in a you know, for a reason. But thank you guys so much. That's where we're at with the homestead. I'm going to try to get some update videos out for you guys. I got one, the old barrel wood stove. It ain't forgotten. I got a video that I made a while back. I haven't uploaded it, where we got the door housing all JB welded up. We got to get it put on. Won't be able to use it this year, but we'll have it ready hopefully for next year. And the Kubota lawnmower is still down. And if anybody knows anything about 3-cylinder Kubota diesel engines, I sure could use some help. And say a prayer for me about that thing. It just wears you down when you got something, a piece of equipment that's very useful to you, just sitting there and you can't do nothing with it. You know, it just wears me down. But thank you guys. That's where I'm at. I appreciate your time so much. I appreciate you watching my videos, and I appreciate you even more putting your comments down there for the wisdom and sharing your experiences with me to better me, because that's what it did. It bettered me. It helped me. It made me wiser by you sharing your wisdom. Thank you so much. And look for me in some videos here coming up. Got one I'm going to do for Prepper Rabbit, 30 things I want to get for the homestead. That'll be coming up really quick. So, this is Coke Man 250 from the land of the free, the home of the brave. God bless everybody. And remember, prep smarter and pray harder. And keep sharing your wisdom. That's how you change the world. Share what God's done for you. Share your wisdom. That's how we change the world to be a better place.